Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about a recent interview I checked out by SA Hip Hop Reloaded featuring none other than A-Reece. And yo, let me tell you, that interview was a gold mine. There's so much to unpack, so stick around till the end cause you're diving deep. But before we get into the meat of it, massive shout out to SA Hip Hop Reloaded for putting together a fire interview. You guys are holding the culture down, respect. Now let's address the elephant in the room, Paradise 3. Reece's highly anticipated upcoming project and the next chapter in the Paradise trilogy. So here's the scoop. The album was initially set to drop on October 2026, but now, like a train delayed by heavy fog, it's been pushed back to 2027. That's right, we gotta wait a bit longer. Check this out.
Paradise 3, fans and music enthusiasts aren't entirely satisfied with the latest update on the album. Some are wondering why announce an album years in advance and why push it back to 2027 from its original 2026 scheduled release. Please let us in on that.
Yeah, because I need more time. I just need more time with the music because the idea to make it a double album came to me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna need more time. Because really the projects that I've been doing prior, literally I'd go, it's March, I'm gonna do a project right now and I'm gonna drop it May. That's literally how my projects have been. So I just feel like in order to do something different, something more, something more substantial, I need to take my time. So to the fans, to my investors, to the slimes, if you don't like the idea of the date, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. You're worrying about the wrong things. Don't worry about that. Don't, cause you know me. You know me.
So tell us, why continue the Paradise series, and what can Paradise 3 offer in terms of evolution when versus Paradise 1 or 2 or the rest of your work?
Can you say the other part again?
I was saying, why continue the series and what can Paradise 3 offer in terms of evolution versus your other work?
I mean, I'm a father now, man. So in terms of evolution, you're gonna get a lot of that. My perspective just on things in life right now. And as far as making it a sequel, I mean, all my favorites have sequels. Everyone that I grew up listening to, they have their own sequels. So I'm inspired by that. Honestly, it's some hip hop shit, right?
Okay, cool.
After hearing that, it's clear Reece is not rushing greatness. He wants to take his time and make this one special. In fact, he plans to drop a double disc, which is something I honestly thought was going to happen with Paradise 2. But hey, better late than never, right? You know what they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. Reece is building a musical empire brick by brick and is making sure every piece fits just right. Another gem from the interview, he revealed that this project will touch on fatherhood and other mature themes. So if you're gonna be a dad by the time the album drops, brace yourself. You might just walk away with a few life lessons wrapped in dope bars and soulful melodies. To me, this moment in Reece's career feels like when Drake dropped Scorpion. He's entering that grown man rap era. An artist evolving right before our eyes. Now, don't get your hopes up for new music in 2025. Reece made it clear, no solo drops next year, which he said the previous year referring to this year 2025. Instead, he's going on a feature run. Well, he's on a feature run, putting other artists on. And mad love to him for that. When the tide rises, all ships float. And that's exactly what Reece is doing. Shout out to K-Kid. Their track Dilemma is going crazy and their performance at Cotton Fest 2025, straight fire. And the visuals for the song, nothing short of amazing. And moving forward, the boy also touched on what it really means to be independent in this music game. And let me tell you, it ain't all sunshine and roses.
Independence. On your latest offering, Kill the King, the mixtape, you sound so adamant and determined to stay in your independent route. However, some people may wonder how far you can take it. You don't possess the resources of a label, I'd like to think. And in a sense, the independent grind has limitations. Even the world's biggest stars have some backing in some shape or form, I guess this also ties in with what your vision is. How do you respond to concerns about the sustainability of your independent route, and how does this align with your long-term vision?
Oh man, it aligns with my long-term vision because creatively I have the freedom, and the creativeness is a big part of this thing of ours, or this thing of mine at least. Like, it's a huge part of the reason why I do what I do. So being independent allows me to be free when I create, and I will never give that up for any amount of money or anything else. So I'm willing to stay independent just because of that. You know, like, yeah, pretty much. I mean, there are times when I've approached major record labels to try and get a deal, like, you know, like a joint venture or partnership or whatever the case may be, but I was just never satisfied. So I just moved on from that, man, and I'm good. I'm grateful. The people that support me, that's really all I need.
As he said, being indie means you are your own engine. No label pushing your music and no paid PR machines. It's just you versus the industry. And sometimes that road gets lonely and very tough. He even considered signing with major labels at some point, but because the terms didn't sit right with him, he chose to stay independent. And that right there is integrity. They say not all that glitters is gold, and A-Reece is living proof that you don't have to sell your soul for a seat at the table. Another thing that stood out, his take on brand collaborations. Some people wonder why A-Reece isn't plastered all over ads and brand campaigns like other artists, and the answer is, it's not about the money, it's about the message. Sometimes the brands don't align with his vision or what he stands for, and instead of chasing a quick buck, he steps back. That taught me something valuable. If you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything.
Last two questions. On the note of independence, you're considered one of the most prominent rappers in South Africa, boasting a substantial cult following. However, many like myself have observed that your involvement with brands appears to be limited. Besides your collaboration with Hennessy and the Betway partnership in 2018, we wonder about the reasoning behind this apparent scarcity of brand engagement. Is that you having reservations about aligning yourself closely with brands, or are the offers from brands not appealing to A-Reece?
I mean, it could be both. It could be various things, you know. Sometimes, I mean, some people label me as not brand friendly, you know.
Okay.
So, and sometimes brands do approach me, but it just doesn't align with what I'm doing personally and like creatively, musically, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, it's just a mixture of that.
That's it.
It's just a mixture of that, you know. But I'm not tripping off of it, man, you know, because that was never really my focus. I know it might sound like I'm not like trying to, you know, like get my full potential out there, but like I'm not tripping about it, man. I'm not tripping about it.
So now I'm tossing the mic to you. What do you think about A-Reece dropping a double disc Paradise 3 and the delay to 2027? How do you feel about his stance on independence and brand deals? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I wanna hear what y'all think. Don't be shy, let's get that convo going. And as always, if you vibed with today's video, drop a comment, like, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more real takes on this channel. Peace out.
Perfect!